All right, so we're going to be heading into the second DLC. So this is going to be the Isle of the Blessed. This one is going to be a lot longer than the Orpheus Ascending. The third one is even longer, but for the second one, as we're going into this, again, I would recommend you use your maps so you can know exactly where we're going. So we're going to go into it, and this time we're not going to be playing as 1K. We're going to play as my favorite fanboy, Yakit. And 1K gets to talk in this, and they make a joke about the main game. Is that how he speaks in text boxes? So Yakit actually speaks, and 1K actually speaks as well. So I'm just gonna let this play out. Maybe. Basically, this whole DLC is a family vacation. They come in here, they wanna have a great fun time. I believe that's 1K right there.
We're approaching the island now. Looks nice. A lot less threatening than the megastructure. I mean, no offense. It's, it's just less pointy.
No offense taken.
I hear Barzai has done an incredible job creating this exhibition. And what a lovely opportunity to spend some time together as a family. So, Yakut, Miranda tells me you'll be solving some of the puzzles?
Did she? I hadn't really thought about it, but,
You know, back in my day, all we could do was solve puzzles.
That's right, in the simulation. And we're all very grateful for it.
So you know how important puzzles are to this family.
Mom!
Of course! I'm gonna solve all the puzzles. Even the freaky giant cube.
I hear Barzai's even created gold puzzles and star puzzles. It's going to be just perfect for you.
Oh, that's great. Yay!
Yakut, don't listen to them. They're terrible old robots.
What? I'm the founder. Everything I do is serious.
I can confirm that.
Hello. I'm so glad you could make it.
Hello, Mr. Mayor. How are things on Barzai's Island?
Barzai seems pretty pleased. 1K and Melville got here this morning. 1K's already solved all the puzzles, of course. And Melville's somewhere. She was testing the sensory receptor upgrade. Al's here, too. I haven't talked to him yet.
You should do that.
Maybe. Meanwhile, relax, enjoy yourselves, and I heard you were going to be joining in the puzzling, Yakut.
He can do whatever he wants to. You don't have to solve puzzles to impress me, Yakut.
No, are you kidding? I can totally do this.
Excellent. Well, good luck, and we'll see you around.
Okay. So yes, like I said again, we're gonna play as Yakit. A different change. Actually, you could actually go into photo mode in the main game. You could actually switch to all the characters. Funny enough. So this actually took me as a surprise that we're gonna be playing as him. For some reason, it's super bright. But from that point, what we're going to do is we're gonna go forward. We're gonna have Barzai speak to us. I'm gonna let him speak before I get the collectible.
That restored Athena to us. But the most important thing you have to keep in mind is their purpose, which is none. We are not here because of voices in the sky or tragedies of the past, but because we choose to. We solve puzzles because it is joyous, it is beautiful, and it is human.
All right. So we have 3 directions we have to go for. There's going to be the green island on our left, the red island on our right, and then in front of us, you have this giant cube. The giant cube is the final part. I had a heck of a lot of fun doing that one, because you fly around the whole thing. It is a whole giant mess of getting up to it, but once you get to like the center part, which is where it starts at, it's heck of fun. But from that, behind that is the blue island. The monuments are in this DLC, and that's pretty much it. So from our first one, we're gonna go to the green island, and on that, on our right, you're gonna see this hologram. We have to grab these. So grab these one, and we're gonna keep up. We're gonna walk forward, and you're already gonna see number 2 on our right and number 1 to our left. Let's head to number 1.
Saying that literacy is the end of learning, when in fact it is the beginning. Only now are we really capable of reading the great and terrible book of the universe. And only now can we start to write our own chapters.
All right, so we're gonna make our way to 1. From that, what we're going to do is take this activator here, and we're gonna come over here, select. If you do a U-turn, select this blue beam. We're gonna set it right here. Go inside, take this connector, and what we're going to do is connect this to the blue beam and set it down. Take the activator, select the connector, and then set it right next to this blue force field to get the jammer. From this point, what we're going to do is we're going to jam this one, the one that's to the right, the one where we got the connector from, that wall. And then from that, what we're going to do is we're going to use the activator on the connector, and we're going to come right here to the center and look down at below the connector. You can see that it has the 2 barricades, the 2 force fields. Put those down right when it sits 2, and then come take the jammer and then run all the way around and use it on the last one, and then go inside, and that's going to be number 1. Yep. You should get an achievement for that one.
That's it.
And then what we're going to do is go across
Sounds so
to number
surprised,
2.
Stupid.
For number 2, this one's pretty easy as well. What we're going to do is take the driller. And I believe there was a connector. There is a connector back here. We're going to come, if you come towards the blue force field or this one to the red gear, come pick up this connector and bring it out here. But what we're going to do is use the driller on, if you turn around, we're going to use it on this wall, and then pick up the inverter. We're going to place it right over here. I remember right. Okay. We're going to take the connector. Now that we got the inverter out, we're going to use the connector and look through the purple force field. This is right next to the left of the entrance. We're coming in, it's the right. We're going to use the red beam. We're going to look to the left and set it into the red gear. We're going to set that down. Then from that, we're going to take the driller that we used to get the inverter. We're going to look to the left, and we're going to put it to this hole here. Move it slightly to the left. I mean, to the right, per se. We're going to use the inverter, and we're going to connect to the red connector. Come to that hole, and put it to the blue hole, and set it down. We're going to go to the other side. Make sure it's close enough to the hole, the circle, where you can reach in and grab it. And once you make it inside, take the inverter, and we're pretty much golden. Actually, drop the tool first. Once that happens, what we're going to do is we're going to take a left, and we're going to do a U-turn, and just hug the number 2 wall all the way around. Of course, I fell off. That's fine. Just climb back up there, and if you stay close to that number 2 wall, Eventually, it will crease in, and you're going to see a fire sprite.
Trying to find a nice view.
That should give you an achievement, because that you only need one, but I am going to show you where all of them is.
Welcome to my world.
Eventually, we're going to turn around and make our way into the front of 2.
I think
We're going to go past 2, and we're going to make our way to 3.
I don't think I float.
Make sure you're going in a way where you can
Damn,
see the
I
tower.
really should have
That's how
gotten
you
that
know we're going in the
insulation
right direction.
upgrade. I haven't been watertight
Before
in a
we
while.
go to 3, right up in that space, you're going to look to your right, and you're going to
There's
see
no
this
shame
path
using
where these
one of
trees
these
are
to
at.
skip a puzzle.
Take this path.
No one will even know.
The only reason why we're
Except
going
me.
in this direction is to get this
Probably
puzzle
Barnabas.
piece. Not the puzzle piece. The solution, which is on this statue here, the monument. And then what we're going to do is now head to 3. Lovely. Now we're inside of 3. This one is a bit easy. So what we're going to do is find the accumulator, which is right here on our left here. If you came in from the entrance, and we're gonna come to the right now, the right of the gear. If you turn back around, and we're going to teleport. Then what we're going to do is turn around, and we're gonna look to the red beam, select it, and place it on the button. Then what we're going to do is take the accumulator and look to the left and place it onto the left gear. That should open it up. Take the teleporter, and what we're going to do is go all the way around to the left like a U-turn and place it behind this grate. Then what we're going to do is go back to the accumulator, take it, and what we're going to do is teleport to the other side, circle all the way around, and we're going to select these 2 gears on this wall, and then back up a little bit more and look to your left and select it. So if you just come to the back left corner, you can select all 3 gears. From that, to set it down, and then come get the teleporter. We're gonna place it right on the pad, the button. Then make sure you keep the connections. Then we're gonna go around and teleport, and then we're gonna place it to this grate. You can see there's a hole. Drop it in there, and we're going to turn around and we're going to climb up the ladder. And I'm going the first person to the line. And then we're going to do a whole U-turn to our right. It's a bunch of circle dookies. From that, you should have that done. From that point, what we're going to do is take a right. You're going to see number 4. We're going to skip number 4. We're going to go past number 4. So if you just go right towards it and then turn to the right, and we're going to head to number 5. There's a reason why I'm doing number 5 first.
Can I smell radiation?
And it's for the monument. So from this one, what we're going to do is take this jammer that's right in front of us, and we're gonna go to our left. You're gonna see a blue wall with a RGB converter in it. Jam that wall, and we're gonna go into there and take the RGB converter. From that, back out and go to your right, and we're gonna place it onto this button with the red laser. Then go back to the jammer, pick it up, and then go all the way to the left, and we're going to jam in the far back a fan. Then we're going to make our way back to the RGB converter, and then go right past it and go to the left. We're leaving it on the button. From that, what we're going to do is go straight to the fan and take off the fan itself. And we're going to switch it out with this box. We're going to take the box and make our way back to the RGB fan, RGB converter. And then what we're going to do, place the box on the left side. Then we're going to take the RGB converter. We're going to select the blue one, the blue beam, and we're going to place it on this right button. Head back to the jammer near the entrance. We're going to pick it up, and we're going to go all the way to the right as we can with this right window. We're going to look to the open gate and jam that blue force field right in front of us. And then right when you're going to go past the box and RGB converter, head to your left and pick up this connector. What we're going to do now is select the red beam, and we're going to place it right here. We're going to swap it out with the RGB converter. We're going to keep connections to the RGB converter, place it onto the box. Before we do that, select the green gear and then select the connector that we pulled out, and then place it onto the box. Keep connections with the connector and place it onto the button. And that's pretty much it. From this point, what we're going to do is take the RGB converter off the box, so keep connections, and we're going to bring it all the way to the end and then place it to the right of this purple force field. If you did disconnect it, again, the red connector, and you could keep and then place it back there. Okay, we're getting it ready, and now what we're going to do is head out and go to our left, and we're going to make our way to 4. We could do it right away. We can actually just take the connector and turn around. And if you look right out there, right where this palm tree is at, this really right in front of us. If you look right up, you could actually, it will actually light up, or you could just look slightly to the right and hit select, and then look to your right again, and you're gonna see the statue, and look up and hit that gear. Again, you want to make sure that they're both lit up, and then place it down. And once you see the purple, you're pretty much done, and you should get an achievement. Let's run forward and go grab the star, and then we're going to finish out 4, or start doing that 4. So right when you get that,
there aren't any cool aphorisms for collecting stars.
what we're going to do is
Maybe I
take
should
the
come up with my
connector,
own. He who questions training only
select
trains
the red
himself
beam,
at asking
and then
questions.
select the red drone, and we're going to place it down, not on the button, because we're going to stand on the button. Once the drone comes out, you can step off. We don't need it anymore. Need to stand on it anymore. And once we're gonna wait till it gets to the end, and then we're going to take the connector and then hop onto it. Wait for it to bounce back or get close. And then once it bounces back or gets close, hop right on top of it. Hop right onto this platform and then circle around to the right until you get to the other side of the purple force field. Select the red beam and look to your right, and select the box, and then the other gear. And we're going to run towards the red gear. Inside here is going to be a box, and what we're going to do is turn around or right past the red connector and head to the left, and we're going to place it into this button. From this, what we're going to do is turn around and grab this inverter, and we're going to head where the connector is, and we're going to drop it right next to it. And what we're going to do is keep connections, but we're going to use the drone. So select the drone and wait for it to get somewhere into the middle here. I got it close to where it's about to hit the laser. And then what we're going to do is pick it up. I'm too lazy to keep connection deselect, so I just picked it up. And then select the red beam, and then select the red gear that's on the top of the stairs and set it down. We're going to take the inverter here, go up the stairs and head to our left. And what we're going to do is select the red beam and place it on the top. Then what we're going to do is head to the connector, take the connector, select the blue inverter, and head over to the boxes app. And then when you're heading to the box, you're going to see a blue gear. Select that and place it on the top of the box. And then go towards the end and use the progress wheel. That's 4.
How's it going, honey?
5 puzzles down. So far, so good.
Excellent.
From this, what we're going to do is head to the
Honey
left.
sounds weird, doesn't it?
Once we get out of the 4, and we're going to head
Yeah, it kinda does.
to 6.
What?
So right
Darling?
here, if you take a left,
Sweetheart?
right from 5, and you head to the left, you're gonna head to
I don't
6.
even eat food.
You can hear
Maybe
your
just
Keats
Aw,
and Miranda
he's
speak
cute.
regarding their situation, their relationship. Throughout the whole game, all the other characters start talking about relationships through this whole DLC. So right when you come through here, to number 6, what we're going to do is turn to our right, and you're going to see this red gear with the driller. pick up the driller, and we're going to turn around towards the entrance and then take a right. And you're going to see the red beam up top with a blue force field and a button right in front of it. Go behind the button, and what we're going to do is look up to the wall, and we're going to place that down. From that, there should be a connector somewhere. I don't remember where it was. Okay, there's a connector right in front of the button. Right when you pick up the connector, what we're going to do is go all the way around to the other side of the hole, select the red beam, and we're going to select the red gear behind us, and then place down the converter. Not converter, the connector. If it's hitting that, just back it up slightly. There you go. It's a bit of messing it around. We're gonna come here, grab the second connector, and what we're going to do from this point is come towards the red beam, select it, and then place it right down. Again, I'm having a bit of memory issues. I legit just ran this. Head over back where we did the gear in the back. Take this connector, and we're gonna run all the way up here to the right next to the driller. Select this connector, and then run over here and select this gearbox. Okay. We're gonna take the box, and what we're going to do is head. If you're going back around to the left of the entrance, or right, depending on what it is, what direction you're coming from. Swap it out with this driller that's on this button. And then from the driller, we're going to head straight. And then to the left is going to be a drillable wall. Make sure you can see the blue beam and set it down. And now we're going to get the two connectors and connect them right up with these two right in front of the hole. So let's run to go grab these connectors. I'm just gonna quickly sprint right over here. Okay. Once you get both of the connectors, run all the way to the right side where the driller is at, and then select the blue beam, and then look to your left and select the blue gear and set it down. Then with the other connector, select the red beam, look to your right behind you and select the red gear, and then place it down. And this should activate the fan. Again, if it starts hitting anything or starts hitting this blue laser, move it back enough and it will go over the laser. Or if it's hitting something like this wall or the grates, just move it slightly and it'll eventually go into the red gear. Stand onto the fan and then hop right into the platform, hit the progress wheel. Then once we're done with that, what we're going to do for 6 is turn to our left.
Take that, Barzai.
I can hear you, you know.
Sorry, that was a metaphor?
When we head to our left, there's going to be a lovely hologram. We're going to grab that. And in front of here is going to be 7.
A creative force within myself that seems connected to or reflective of something greater. A drive towards being and becoming inherent in the universe itself.
So from this one's quite easy. Right in front of us is going to be a connector, a fan, and then a jammer. What we're going to do is head over towards the red beam and these walls, driller walls. We're going to go to the left of the drill walls. And what we're going to do is look over through the windows. It's going to be a second person of the key. Swap over. And what we're going to do is, if you turn around, there's going to be a jammer. Use the jammer on the wall. Just place it not on the bottom one, place it on the top one. And then what we're going to do is grab the box. and then place it underneath. And then we're gonna take the platform that's over here on the second body and then drop it to the hole. And then what we're going to do is switch over to our first body, grab the jammer, place it through the hole. It will let us. You might have to be off the box. You do have to be off the box. Take the jammer, and we're going to block the second fan. Then what we're going to do is take control of our first body, and we are going to take our first connector, place it onto the box, and then click up the platform, go to our second body, pick up the connector, and place it onto our first body. Make sure he's a bit close enough. And then what we're going to do from this point is take the box, place it onto the jam fan, grab our second connector, look up, select the red beam, and then select the connector that's on top of our first body. You might have to get a bit closer, or if he's backed up, you might be able to do it from far away. And then what we're going to do is place on top of the box, and then transfer him to our first body, and then go on top of the fan. The first fan that's in the corner. Make sure Yakit is standing right before you go into the fan. Make sure he's standing right next to a window so you can teleport to him. And then go on top of the fan, and then go into that body, the second body, and it should block up. Hopefully. Oh, I forgot to take off the jammer for the second jammer. And then it should block it up, and then go and activate in the middle the progress wheel.
So how does this coconut taste to you?
It's kind of wooden, very crunchy.
Did humans just have weird taste, or is this some function of subjectivity?
From
Without more precise data about the human
once we
brain,
head out from
how
7,
do
what
we
we're going to
even
do
know
is
this
take
what
a
they
right.
experienced when they tasted a coconut?
Right in front of us, you are going to see a gold trial.
I think you're
You have to wait until we finish the base DLC.
But I like the
Or what we're
crunchy
going to do
bit.
is take a right
Does it
from
matter
that.
what it tasted like to them? We
And
want
we're going to take a
expand the horizons
left.
of human experience, not recreate them.
Right in front of us is going to
The girl has a
be
point. 1K.
these palm trees with these small little
Yuck.
islands. On there is going to be a little thing that we're going to have to put the code into from that one monument. So if you keep on going straight, going through the water, eventually you could go and find a path that takes you right over. So if you just run all the way to the left and then run straightly across, you know you're going the wrong way if your body, if you get to the water that's like chest high. So if you go like down, for example, like this, you're going the wrong direction. Eventually you're going to keep on going, and you're going to come across these lovely buttons. Again, you could just follow my guide here, or you could just go to the left, and then you could go to the monuments and you can see the engravings. We're not doing yellow, we're actually going to do the black ones. So that's going to be boom, 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 boom. For an example, I had the wrong one. Yeah, there you go. And then you should get this, and you should get an achievement called calculating. Okay. What we're going to do, once that's solved, we're going to head straight. And you're going to see this building right here in front of us. This is going to be a lost trial. Again, I'm not really going to do sprinting as much. I'm just going to do a slight jog so you can catch up where I'm going towards. If you're just following to the green, lovely lighthouse. If you're looking at your map. From this point, so what we're going to do is head right into the Lost Trial. So you might have to circle around. And eventually, once you make your way in here, the auxiliary factor, what we're going to do is pick up this connector, look to your left behind you, select the blue beam, and then select the blue gear in front of us. And then what we're going to do is take the RGB converter. We're going to select the blue beam and then the red gear and then place it down. Might have to move it slightly. Okay. Then we're going to take this blue connector and then bring it back slightly. Like, it might be all the way to the bush. I know it's a bit excessive, but there's a reason why I'm doing it. Then we're going to take this RGB converter and we're going to take it all the way back close to this blue beam. Like this. And then what we're going to do is go inside here with the next room. Select the RGB converter. And from this point, what we're going to do, since we need a blue, what we're going to do is select the red beam, then the green RGB converter, and then select the blue gear and put it down right in the center of it. And then what we're going to do is come out here, take this connector, since we have a blue that's already going in there. We're going to go right through these, go into the second room. Make sure you actually select the green RGB converter and then circle all the way around. And then we're going to select this green gear and we're going to place it down right here where it's in view. And we'll run to the end, and that's going to be the Lost Trial. We got 8 to do. And then we're going to go to the next island. You can actually see what trials I did up in the left corner. So from this, what we're going to do when we come out, what we're going to do, we should take a right, and there's going to be a hologram here. From that, what we're going to do is you can just head directly to the island, or I mean, not to the island. Right when we're coming out, so if you just make your way to the Lost Trial, what we can do is head straight over the lovely water, and what we're going to do is take a right, run all the way to the end, and there's going to be a fire sprite.
Even if most people wanted them to. And yet, in the arts, they began to see progress as the only true value.
You see here, right in the water.
Is it beautiful? Is it true? Is it fun?
Then what we're going to do is turn around.
Is it new? Does it break conventions? Does it subvert?
You could use the waypoint, and you can see that we're running towards the Golden Trial.
Pursuing something they could never find because they were looking for it in the wrong place. To fully pursue truth and beauty, art must be liberated from the notion of progress.
From that, we're going to take, just keep on following the sand path all the way down. And if you keep on following it, eventually you get to 7.
That had to be transformed.
Which you can see right here. From 7, we're going to go right past it. And you're going to see this bent over palm tree. We're going to go underneath this. And we're going to follow this path all the way down. And then take a right before the bridge. Right here, what we're going to see is number 8. We're going to head right down here. Then from this point, what we're going to do is go past the inverter, and we're going to flip the switch, so turn the switch until it gets to this lovely window with the bars. Take the inverter, look through it, and select the blue beam, and look to your left and select the red gear, and place it down. I should open up this gate, run through, pick the converter. We're going to select, come back where, not the converter, the connector, and we're going to come out where the inverter is, select the red beam, and then the red gear, and place it down. Lovely. And then what we're going to do is run and grab the inverter. And then what we're going to do is, once we're inside the other room, select the blue beam, and the red gear, and place it down. We're going to go into the next room, into the purple force field. And there's a jammer in here. What we're going to use that jammer for, in just a moment, we're going to head back out where the inverter is. And we're going to flip the switch, this time on the other side, until it comes up with this blue one. The blue force field. We're going to head to the jammer. Should have flipped it earlier. Take the jammer. Place the jammer. Make sure it's going onto that blue force field. I know it's going to jam the one in front of us. But if you fidget with the camera just a little bit, if you probably have to aim up, it will eventually go to that wall. Go to the other side. Take this red connector. And then come through here. Then what we're going to do is now use the jammer and place it onto the one that's closest to us. It's going to make sure what color this is red. So what we're going to do is come and get the inverter. Connect this blue beam, and we're going to come out here and place it down. Take the connector, select the red inverter, and run all the way around this corner, and select this red gear and place it down. Now we can be able to grab the driller. Now what we're going to do is place it right here, and we're going to bring all of these inside. And then what we're going to do, I feel like there's a box missing. No. So what we're going to do is select. That's what's happening. Flip the switch until we get the driller hole. Select the driller and make sure where you can have it where you can see the red through. And what we're going to do is select our connector, and we're going to select the two reds, and then place it down. Might have to move it back slightly. There we go. And we're going to take our inverter, select the red connector, run through here, and then look to our right and select the blue gear, and then place it down. We're going to come through here, grab the jammer, now bring all of them inside this area. Flip the switch until we get that blue force field. Then what we're going to do is get the inverter, connect it with the blue beam and put it to the red gear, and then take the blue beam and put it into the blue gear. Grab the jammer, go through the doorway, and then head to a right, jam this one, and run to the end. That's 8. From that, what we're going to do once we come out of 8 is turn to the right. When we come out here, there is a pathway instantly to our right. And you can just look at your minimap and you can see a blinking star. We're going to go grab this. Then continue down with our path, and what we're going to do is take a right again, and he should be at 3. Now we're going to run towards the green lighthouse because we got to flip that on. No, that's way too cheesy. No way. So it should be L, cube, zigzag, zigzag. So this should be straight, L, Zigzag, zigzag. Then we're gonna head over, flip the switch. You should get an achievement.
You've activated the first lighthouse.
Then what we're going to do is make our way to the red lighthouse, which you can see right there on the right. We're saving blue for last. That's because I find blue the easiest out of all of them. So what we're going to do is, if you just stay close to the water and make your way all the way back to the center, you will make your way over to red. You see, as we make our way into the center now, and we're gonna keep on going forward. But before we actually go into one, you can see the red one right here. We're actually gonna go to our left, where you can see that monument, just to get the puzzle piece for it later. This is the last one that we need to get. As the other ones, you could just start doing. This is the last puzzle piece where you need to get. So when you look at it, it's going to say interface content available. That's how you know it's saved. And just run straight to 1. You could just use the sand and circle around and just head into 1. From this, what we're going to do, you can see the activator on top of the button. We're going to pick it up and then we'll select the blue beam, and we're going to run close as we can to it, up to the point where you can see the 2 barricades, and what we're going to do is place it down, run to the button, it should activate, run inside, and then look to your right to get a box. Then from this point, what we're going to do is run to the back. We're going to place it onto this button here. Then we're going to turn around and pick up the activator. You can keep connections, and what we're going to do is place it on top of the box, and then stand on the button again. This should drop a connector. Then from this, what we're going to do is take that connector, select it with the beam, and place it onto the button. If you didn't take the activator off the box, that's fine. All you have to do is go into the fan and just go underneath it and it'll push it off. Select the, once you have the activator in here, select the connector, run all the way to this palm tree, up until you see the barricade, and then place it down. Go inside and hit the progress wheel button. Once we're done with 1,
Just checking in.
what we're going to do is take a right.
I just saw.
We're going to see a blue hologram to our left. We're going to go towards that.
Has Byron talked to Alcatraz yet?
No.
It probably won't activate because they're talking, so I'm going to let them speak.
They're angry at each other. I think they just have no idea where to start. Like, do you remember how long it took you to ask me out?
I actually wanted to ask you out from the moment I heard your voice, but you were, you know.
Blown to bits? Trapped in a digital netherworld.
Yeah, it was a bit of an obstacle, but I'm glad I managed to find the courage to ask you out.
So am I.
Okay, once they're done speaking, just walk right into it, and then what we're going to do is walk forward onto this path, and you can see number 2 is right here on the left.
It is a tool for political enlightenment or self-realization, or a replacement for our duties as citizens.
Inside number 2, which is called the Laser Circus, is extremely fun. Go to your right and pick up this box and turn around. and then we're going to circle around to our right to this button, place it down, and we're going to grab our RGB converter inside. From this point, what we're going to do is place the RGB converter down and take the box, and we're going to, from the box, take a right, and we're going to go over to this next button where it has the red beam. Then from this point, what we're going to do is take the RGB converter, select right where the box is at, to the left of it, select the blue beam, and then to the right where the beam, the box is at, there should be a red beam. Turn it around and there should be a green gear. Place that down. Inside here is going to be another RGB. What we're going to do is make our way towards the green. Then what we're going to do is select the green RGB and the blue beam, and then select the red gear and place that down. We're going to take so from this point, what we're going to do is, once we bring it outside the blue force field, what we're going to do is take this one right here that has the red going through, select, take the RGB, we're going to select the, I'm just trying to make sure what I'm doing here. Okay, what we're going to do is select the green and the blue, and we're going to place it right here, so you have the red and green, and then come take the one that we got out of here, select the green and then the red, run all the way over here and select the blue gear and set it down. Now take this fan, and what we're going to do is go switch it out with this box. Then from this point, what we're going to do is place the box down and then get the green RGB and place on top of the box. Then with this red one that's shooting out the red laser, what we're going to do is now switch it. So we're going to grab the green RGB and then the red RGB, and we're going to place it down here, and that should make it a blue. Then run all the way down here towards the green gates and select the blue and green, and turn around and select the red gear, and then go in here and press the button.
I was looking out at the ocean.
Okay. We're going to be walking out of here, and what we're going to do once we head out is that we're going to head to our left. We're going to be heading to 3. 1K is going to be speaking.
And then I got this incredibly strange feeling all over my casing.
That's the goosebump simulator.
Okay.
Ancient humans.
From this point, what we're going to do is, as we're looking through the gates with our second body, what we're going to do is go to that body and go step onto the button, then transfer over, and what we are going to do is go to our left here and circle around to our left and grab this connector. We're going to head back to our second body. While we're doing so, you can see the red beam behind this grate. Select it, go towards the button, and then place it down. From that, bring both of our bodies out here, and you're going to see a fan with a connector up there. What we're going to do is go up into the fan. It should knock it off. And then what we're going to do is pick up that connector. Make sure that your second body is in view. Okay. Then with our connector, what we're going to do is go up into the fan, select the connector on the button, look to the left and select the red gear, then go to our second body, and then we're going to pick up that box that fell down from the fan, place it underneath. Place it on top of the fan. She'll go up underneath first, and then teleport to the second body. Look down, and you can see it. The hologram showing that it's gonna go be placed here. Hit connect. It should push you off. And then run around on the side. Go through the button. And then do a purple force field, and then go hit the end. Then from this point, what we're going to do is take a right when you get out of
Can you see
3.
Alcatraz?
Subtle, Melville, subtle. I'll get to it soon.
We're gonna go up the
Bridge
steps,
has become
so where these
entirely
two statues are at,
and I'm putting an end to it. Adding Alcatraz
and we're gonna
to the
go
group.
into 4.
1K, you traitor.
With 4, we're gonna go past these 2 connectors, and we're gonna grab this gravity shifter, and then we're going to look to our left
Because it's absurd
and
that you're part
select.
of it. And it's ridiculous that
We're gonna
we
look
haven't
towards.
talked
We're gonna look to our left, and
And
select.
honestly, the only
Hit this
reason
wall
for
here.
it
You're gonna see that it
is
shows
that I'm
with the
an
gravity
idiot.
beam. Bring
I
it
can
to
come
that
up with all
wall,
sorts of excuses. I was busy.
and then look to the left, and there is
I thought I
another
was
mag
respecting your
wall.
wishes,
Use that.
but none of it really holds up.
Then from that,
The
what we're
truth
going to do
is,
is go to our
I was
connectors.
just afraid
We're
you
gonna
wouldn't
grab
be
a
able to forgive me.
green to the left, a
There's
green
nothing to
beam, and then
forgive,
look towards the
Byron.
connect.
You did
The
what you
RGB
thought was
connector,
right,
and place
I
it down.
did what I
You might
thought
have to
was
move it
right.
back slightly if it
That's
doesn't
what
hit
it's
it.
always been like
But
between
right when
us.
that happens, it
That's
should
our strength,
create a
and,
blue, and what we're going to do is
yes,
take that
maybe
connect.
you are an idiot, but
Take
then
the second
so am
connector,
I,
connect to the
because I
RGB.
could have reached out too.
Then we're going to connect.
So
We're going
it's
to
settled.
select the blue
You're
beam,
both idiots.
the blue gear on the right,
Welcome
and
back,
then the
Al.
blue gear right next to the red. And we're going to place it down, somewhat to the right here, maybe the left of this stick here. Then from that, we're going to take the grav shifter, and then look to the right and bring it over, and then look behind us to bring it back to the original spot. Then what we're going to do is take the connector, select the RGB, and put it to the red gear. And then that should be the end of 4. Once you come out of 4, we're going to take a left. We're not going to go up to the statues. That's the finale. Instead, we're going to come to this cave system. To the left of 5 is the blue fire sprite, which we need for the statues. I'm not doing that until we get to the end. So once we go to 5, what we're going to do, this one might get, if you mess up and you fall somewhere, you might have to reset. But it should be really easy. We're gonna go to the left and hop onto this mag wall, and then circle or turn around and grab this connector. We're gonna select the blue beam right next to it, and then hop right off. Then we're going to run to the other wall, and then select that blue gear, and then hop onto the wall and play. And then we're going to place it down. Go through the wall, grab the box, bring it right next to the connector. Then we're gonna go, if you keep going, if you just turn around from the box, there is another grav wall. Hop right up, and there's a driller as well as a red beam. Then what we're going to do is hop back down, go right next to the connector, so turn right from here, and you're gonna see a driller wall. Place the driller down, and then place the box inside onto the button. Take the driller and then go around, and now there should be a gate open where the box is at. Go behind the box, and you're going to see a second button, and then place the driller down past the, make a hole right past the box. Then what we're going to do, just want to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Then what we're going to do is keep connections, and we're going to place the box, we're going to place the connector through this hole. My mistake. We're gonna place before the hole. My mistake. And then we're going to circle around and then take it through the hole. So just take connector. Then we're going to look up, and you're gonna see a red gear. And we're gonna move up a little bit more, and we're going to look to our left to hit the red beam, and then place it down. Make sure it's actually going through. You might even have to move it a little bit to the right. to get everything. There we go. You just want to be 100% confident it's going through, because if you jump off and it doesn't go through, then you're pretty much screwed. So from this, what we're going to do is hop off once you're confident, and right when you hit the ground, hop back into the grav wall, look to the drill hole and take the box off, and we're going to hop on the ground and run over to the red gear. And there's a button right in front of it. Place the box down. The laser should go into the red gear, and then go and hit the progress wheel. Before we do anything else, we're gonna head over where that red connector is. And this might take you a few tries, but go to like a full sprint and double tap A, and you're gonna fly over. There's no other way to do this. You have to do it that way. So it's like disconnected like this. So I recommend is going to like a full sprint and then double tapping A. And your character will eventually make it. You see how I failed right there? But you have to make it over the sledge. You can see the buttons right there. You have to do that. And eventually you make it over. And then turn around. And you could look at the engravings. This time we're doing yellow. It's pushed in. So we're going to do boop, boop, the top two. Two going down to the right. Then the one on the left. And then boop, boop. And then with the 4, it's the 2 to the left. And that should be progress done. And then what we're going to do is hop down. And then what we're going to do is take a left from 5. And just follow this path all the way down. Go down the hill, and right when you get to the down the hill, you're going to see a tree to our right. Turn to the right, and there is going to be a fire sprite here. If you just follow the rock ledge, or rock wall. Then we're going to turn around, and then turn to our right. We're going to head to 6. From 6, what we're going to do is pick up our jammer, and we're going to jam this wall, our first wall. Then what we're going to do is pick the inverter, and we're going to grab the blue beam right next to the entrance, and look to the left to select the red gear. And then if you look a little bit up to the left, you can see a white line. Put it to that connector up there, and then push it through. Run through the open gate, and we're going to grab this connector and bring it back. And then we're going to place it down. Then what we're going to do is take the inverter or the connector, doesn't matter. Swap it out with the box. And we're going to place it behind this grate. We're going to take, and then we're going to go to the other side, take the jammer. We're going to look to our right, and then we're going to jam it close to the box. Then we're going to go to the other side, hop onto the box, take the jammer. Then place it down. We're going to take the jammer, and we're going to jam the wall. Once again, the one with the blue beam. And then we're going to take the box and swap it out with the inverter. Look to the connector that's up on the wall, and then select the blue beam on the right next to the entrance, and then place it down here. You might have to back up a little bit. Then deactivate the jammer. Then take the connector and connect to that connector up there on the wall and put it to the right gear. Might have to back up a little bit. And then take the jammer, run to the other side and turn around and jam that wall. Then take the connector, run all the way to the end, then get the jammer, and we're gonna jam the other wall. Then select that connector up there on the wall and select this red gear. Take the jammer and jam the second wall. The third wall, the last wall, and that should be it. for 6.
By the way, 1K, I'm glad you finally picked a voice pack. It's nice to hear you actually speaking.
Well, Neith didn't mention the voice packs.
From
I could've
6,
just
what we're going to
picked
do
one.
is take a
It's
right.
not like
This
I
should take us
wanted to spend the
downstairs
entire expedition in text mode.
to
I
7.
told you guys it wasn't intentional.
We thought it was a statement or something.
Okay. Once we're in 7, what we're going to do is we're going to turn to our right. We're going to take this fan here. We're going to bring it close to this blue force field. This is right next to the button. Place it down. Then we're going to go back and take the driller. And then we're going to go around the blue force field to this purple force field. And we're going to circle, turn around, and create a hole. From that, we're going to take the connector that's in the purple force field and put it onto the button. Head around, out, and circle around. And we're going to take the fan that we detach and put it to the driller hole. Then circle around again, and we're going to swap out that fan with the connector. Put the connector outside of the drill hole. And once that happens, we're going to take the driller, and if you look to the right, you could place it down to the next driller wall. If you turn right, take the connector, turn around, you're going to see a blue force field with a driller inside. And if you look to the right, there's another box. Select the green beam and the green gear, and then we're going to place it inside the driller hole. That should open up these, open up this gate. Take the driller out and the box out. Then circle around and take the the connector out. Then from this point, what we're going to do is get the driller. We're going to go towards this button here and look to our left. And place the driller down to make a hole. We're going to take the box and we're going to place the box in, not the box. We're going to circle around to our left and we're going to take this driller. We're going to place it inside. We're going to swap it out. This is our second driller, our first driller that we started off with. And we're going to swap it out with the fan. Then what we're going to do is place the fan down. So if you go and grab it, we're going to place it back onto the actual fan. Then we're going to turn around, grab the connector, select the green beam, and we're going to look up and select that green gear. Then we're going to go into the fan and look slightly to the left. And you're going to look directly towards the statue. Then look a little bit to the left. And you're going to see select. Select that and you're going to see a connector. And then what we're going to do is drop down and hit connect. From that, what we're going to do is go back to the driller button. The driller that's on the button. We're going to take the connector, the driller, and look up. And we're going to create a hole. Make sure it's off the button and we're going to place it down. Then we're going to go around in the circle. And do the purple force field. Take the driller. I don't know why it deactivated. Oh, because of the force field off. We're going to create the hole. Guess I was a bit closer. Then with the second one, it's in the purple force field. We're going to look up. Make sure that you're all the way back as you can. And make a hole in the middle. Then what we're going to do is take the driller. And then we're going to... Never mind, not take the driller. We're going to place the box, pick up the box, and we're going to place it onto the fan. Take the connector, place it onto the fan. Then grab the driller and then look up and create the hole on the second one. And then that should be it. I don't know why I discussed that horribly. But you should have it done. Hit the progress wheel and you should see the laser going outwards outside the map. And that's going to be heading towards 8. From that, once we hit 7, we're going to turn to our right.
The formal invitation will go out tomorrow, but I wanted to let you know that Hypatia
And follow the path. Do not go downstairs.
If you could attend our wedding next month. I know some people think these old ceremonies are outmoded, but I believe that rituals are a meaningful way of expressing Our dedication
Once we
to
go
each
into
other.
8, what we're going to do is turn to our right
Really like you two to be a part of this.
and
You're
circle
getting married?
all the way around.
That's so cool. Congratulations. If Miranda doesn't have some big project planned, we're in.
Matter of fact, do not turn all around.
Congratulations.
Actually,
I'm
turn
so happy
around
for you.
and go to this
If the
purple
dates
force field, and
conflict
we're
with
going to
the
go into this fan.
Lord survey, I'll just not go.
There should
The
be
wedding
a
is more
lovely
important.
inverter here.
Wonderful.
We're going to pick it up,
Don't
and we're
be
going to go to
alarmed
this
when you
red
see the
beam
attachment
here.
to the invitation. Neve came
Not
up
red
with this
beam.
idea
We're going to
for
go to this button
ritualistic
here,
wedding
select the blue
decorations
beam,
that
and
you
we're going to
wear
look
on
to the
your
right and
frame,
select the red
but
gear,
none
and
of
place it
that
down.
is mandatory.
This should let us get a connector. I'm thinking I'm out of place. Take this connector here. Then what we're going to do is head back to the inverter. And then we're going to keep connections. We're going to move it back and we're going to place it down. Then we're going to move towards the connector. Select this, and we're going to select the inverter and move slightly back, and then we're going to select the red gear and place it down. Then we're going to run back to the blue beam and stand on the button. That should push a box down. Lovely. Then what we're going to do is select this red beam, if you look to your right, with the inverter, and then move it back, and we're going to select this blue gear that's up on the I don't know. There we go. Then what we're going to do is take our connector. We're going to select that inverter and look up and hit the blue gear that's up there. That should bring it down. Once that happens, we're going to take the connector and we're going to place it down onto the platform. Circle around it, and we're going to grab the box and we're going to place it onto the platform. This time we're going to place it right in front of the laser. Or just stand in front of it. If it doesn't work, take the connector and look to your left to the red laser, and we're going to select the you're gonna see the green laser going to the left. Select the green connector, look towards the statue, and there should be a green gear. Place it down, and you're gonna hear the activation noise as well as the purple stuff. Once that happens, what we're going to do is select the inverter, turn around, and select the blue box. I mean, not the blue box, the blue gear. And we're going to set it down. That should go through. Hop off, circle around, and go get the progress wheel. That's 8. We still got the lost trial. Before we actually do anything, what we're going to do is head to our left right when you go out of 8. You can use the mini map if you want to, but what we're going to do is fall off this cliff, and we're going to head straight to the green laser.
And that's all right as far as I'm concerned. I don't need to be famous.
And we're going to head to the second monument.
When you
If you
care
just
for what is
turn to the left
what is
and just keep on
inside
going, this should bring us
cares
back to
you.
1. Lovely. If you keep going straight, and then eventually what we're going to do is take a left.
Born of robots,
You're going to see 1.
the
Just take a
seventh
left.
son. And he in turn
Back
of
into
a
these
seventh son.
palm trees.
He has the power to repair. He has the gift of the upgraded sensors. He is the chosen one. So it shall be written. So it shall be done.
Then we're going to go up to these statues, and we're going to go up there. Then what we're going to do, we're going to get past 4. This time we're going to go up the staircase with the statue. Not through the cave system. Go across the bridge. And up the stairs again. Then we're going to use our lovely bridge tactic. So that's going to be cube, L, cube, zigzag. Yeah. That's going to be zigzag, L, L, L. Is that correct? Zigzag, yep. Yeah, it is. Zigzag, L, L, L. We're going to make our way through, and we're going to, before we actually flip the switch, we're going to look to the left, and there's going to be this hologram. Grab the hologram, and then flip the switch. The only reason why I do that is because if you flip the switch, it cuts off the audio log. Unless we're going to be waiting here. From that, because the maker is going to start speaking. Turn back around.
You may be wondering why I took inspiration
And then follow that path back. We still got to get the blue fire sprite.
No longer have a function. Once we needed them to
You can see the lost trial to our left. We're going to go down there in just a moment.
But now that we no longer fear the sea, they are free to be beautiful in and of themselves.
We're going to go right down. I'm just going to go towards a full sprint. We're going to go across the bridge. And then what we're going to do is take a right when we get down those stairs. And we're going to go through the cave system. Then we're going to go to the left of 5. Stay close to the wall. And then right when you get here, where there's like a giant gaping hole to our left, you're going to look down. You're going to see a blue sprite hop down. And it's going to go around. And just follow it. Eventually, you should go into the cup. You should get an achievement. And once you grab that, what we're going to do is look to our right.
I do not wear the
and
cheese.
just run straight
The
ahead.
cheese
You can look towards
wears
where
me.
the question mark is.
You're cute.
That is where the lost trial is. So if you just
I'm
follow
fine.
that question mark
Everything's
all the way to the
completely
end,
normal.
you'll go to the lost
Just
trial.
solving star puzzles.
All right, but make sure your processor isn't overheating, okay?
Sure.
Before we head inside, what we're going to do is go
Will
to the
do.
left of it. The reason why we're going to go to the left of it is because there is a fire sprite that's out here. You could just trek across the water and grab it. Again, this is just optional. And then we're going to head back and we're going to do the lost trial. The only reason why we're doing lost trials and the golden puzzles is because we have to do all the puzzles in the DLC. Head into the lost trial, the Phantom Tunnel. What we're going to do is take our lovely driller. We're going to make a hole to the left. And what we're going to do is circle around. Right when we make a drill to our left, we're going to go circle around, come to this hole, take this connector, and we're going to place it to the driller hole. Circle around. We're going to take the connector, select the red beam, and then we're going to move back and we're going to select the red gear. And we're going to go through. Before we actually go through, because I just had like a thought, we're going to pick up the driller and we're going to go towards the purple force field, and behind that you're going to see a window. Create a hole behind that window. Then go towards the red gear, the lit up red gear, and we're going to turn to our right. From that, what we're going to do is to the hole, we're going to grab the connector, turn around, select the blue beam, and then place it down to the hole. We're going to run back around, and we're going to pick up the connector. And we're going to select that blue connector and look to our right and place it through the blue hole. With the blue driller, what we're going to do is make another hole. This time we're going to pick up our driller. And we're going to look through the hole. Then from this point, what we're going to do is take the connector. And we are going to select the red beam, then the red gear, and then look to our right to that blue connector, and then place it down. You might have to back up a little bit, or you could just have right there and just move the driller slightly to overcorrect it. And then we're going to make our way over to the red gear, turn to the right. We're going to head to the blue connector. Oh, it's not even selected. We're going to go readjust. It's not even selected. It turned off on me. I'm going to move it slightly to the left. Okay. Head over to the blue connector. What we're going to do is pick up the connector itself, look to the hole, select the connector itself, and then look to the right, and select the red gear, and it should power through. You might have to switch the two drillers around just to get it fidgeted, and then come to the red gear, and come hit the switch. From that, what we're going to do is head over to the blue puzzles. And what we're going to do is come out here and go to the left.
Like, I thought I'd suck a lot more, but I'm actually doing well.
So,
how are you?
Coming out, we're going to head to the left.
It's an interesting challenge, working with materials that lack sufficient structural cohesion.
Just follow the sand dunes and just run straight to the statue.
You don't solve them because you have to, but because it's interesting.
I like it when you get all sciencey.
Aha, so you only want me for my intellect.
I like your fancy color scheme too.
Continue going past the statue, and we're gonna reach the gold puzzle.
Maybe we should try that new data.
Regardless, so you just run straight to that gold puzzle, which is this building right here. Just circling around to your right.
Oh. I mean,
and then keep on going.
If you want, sure.
We only have one more monument left. So eventually we're gonna keep on going straight. And once you reach this palm breach, the palm tree, look to your right and you can see this. It's right here in the water. It's running into blue.
Those of us who believe in the Creator must feel a profound
it's directly after the golden puzzle.
For the discovery of
from this display stand, which is what the palm breach is, the palm tree is, go to the left, and we're gonna stay close to the wall, which is like right next to the cube. If you just hug that until we get to the bridge, we're gonna reach number 1.
And to start confronting the true Creator.
And I would recommend using the maps, which I have in the description.
We can cast aside our belief in the God of kings and priests and turn our eyes to the Star Maker, the poet of galaxies and particles, whose language is the music of creation.
Okay.
Perhaps this is
once you reach inside of number 1, we're going to have to work some magic.
If we do not look away,
so what we're going to do is take out the RGB connector. We're going to select the blue and the red beams, and we're going to go up and select this green here. And then set it down. And then we're going to take the other RGB connector and we're going to select the green RGB and the red beam, and we're going to put it to the blue gear. That's going to open up this door, and then it's going to push it to this gear where we could get this RGB. From this, what we're going to do is go back to the green and pick it up. We're going to deselect the gear and then place it back down. Then we're going to go back to this one. We're going to take this RGB. And what we're going to do is go back here and we're going to select this blue gear. Not blue, I mean blue gear, the blue beam, the green, the green RGB, and turn around and select the red gear. Couldn't even speak. Then from this, what we need is blue, so we're going to select the green and blue RGBs and put it to the blue gear. And get the progress wheel. Red and green create blue, blue and green create red.
Thank you, Yakut.
Me?
And red and blue create green. So from this, what we're going to do is turn around and we're going to go straight back to where we came from.
With real enthusiasm. You flourished. That gives me hope that I can do the same.
I still see all the dangers, but what I realized is that control over nature means we get to save the people we love.
This one you don't really need to do anything regarding any items. What we're going to be doing is switching to different bodies. So right off, we're going to come right here on the left. We're going to see our first body. We're going to go forward and then turn to the right. My mistake. Do not go forward. Just turn to the right and you're going to see this Yakut. Then we're going to go around. And then what we're going to do is come to this one. So if you come around here, go right past the button and stay right there. Then what we're going to do is back up to this one, to this platform, and then go back to the first one. And then we're going to go to our right, and we're going to look to our left, and we're going to switch to that body. Then we're going to go up, and then to the left to the button, and switch to that body. My mistake. And then I got to move this. So go back to our first body. Switch over to the second body, switch over to the right to the third body, then stay in the button, go to the second body, then the first, and then get the progress. It's horrible explanation. This one's really hard to explain, but if you see the video, it's a lot more easy to understand. From this point, what we're going to do is go forward. We're gonna go right, and we're gonna go up the bridge. Way. Then eventually what we're going to do is go to this right here, and we're going to take this driller and we're going to place a hole. We're going to take this inverter, we're going to turn around and select this red beam, turn around and select this blue gear, and we're going to place it in front of this hole, drill hole. Then what we're going to do is go behind here, and we're going to keep connections, and we're going to select this blue. We're going to select this blue gear and then this blue gear. Make sure you deselect the one on the other side. And then place it down. We're going to we're going to go to the right here, right in front of the blue enclosed gear. Pick up this connector. Select the blue inverter. Select the red beam, and we're going to look to our right and select this red gear and place it down. Then from that, what we're going to do is come out here to the entrance and take this driller. And then what we're going to do is come over to this open way, place the driller onto the button, and get the progress wheel. From this point, what we're going to do once we head out from 3, we're going to hop off to the right. Again, this is optional. Unless you just want to continue on and go to 4, just skip a few seconds. From this one, what we're going to do is turn to our right and jump off. And we're going to circle around to our right into this underneath number 3. And go around in a circle to the left until we get the fire sprite.
I was just disappointed I couldn't convince you.
Listen.
Then from here, what we're going to do is go back the opposite direction.
Who cares about the world?
And this time what we're going to do once you come out is
you
turn to the
strongly
right,
believed in.
go underneath the bridge.
You had principles, but you didn't judge each other for your disagreements.
We're going to do a U-turn to get up to this
showed me
bridge
how to be strong,
so we can continue on to
how
4.
to be bold, how to be compassionate, and how to be careful. I haven't really figured out who I want to be yet, but when I do, I know both of you will have been a big part of that.
What? And no love for Auntie Melville?
Yeah, and what about me, 1K?
Right when you keep on going, we're
I
going to go
showed
to the
you how
left.
be
We're
neurotic.
going to come up here.
I'm sure you're in there somewhere as well.
Thank you, 1K.
This one's called the Big Hassle. So what we're going to do in front of us is going to be activator. Turn to the left and select this red beam, and we're going to place it down. Take this connector here. And what we're going to do is look towards the red beam, select it, and put it as far back as we can. It's right here. We're going to take the activator, select the connector, select the red beam. Then we're going to come all the way over here to this corner. And then place it down. Then what we're going to do is go to the connector, pick it up. Should still be active with the red beam. And we're gonna go around here, and what you're gonna see, come back here if you follow the direction, follow the path, and select the blue beam and set it right here. We're gonna take the blue activator and we're gonna take it out, and we're gonna bring it all the way to this blue force field and place it down. Then we're going to pick up this red activator and bring it all the way over here. We're gonna, with the red activator plus the red beam, we're gonna place it down. Take the blue activator, select the blue connector, and we're gonna bring it back as far back as we can, right where we can see the barricade, and then put it as close to the left as we can and place it down. And then we're going to grab our red connector, red activator, and at the edge right here, we're gonna place it down, and we could get the progress wheel. Once you come out, what we're going to do is take a left.
Yes, Alcatraz?
That photo you took of me and Byron to celebrate our reconciliation?
Yes.
And you can see 6 is on our right, but first we're going to go to 5. And this is going to be the intruder. What we're going to do once you come in is turn to our right, and we're going to grab the connector and place it onto the button. We're going to go around, grab the box, and we're going to swap out the connector with it. Then with the connector, we're going to go forward, look to our left, not left, look to our right and connect to the red beam, look to our left and connect to the red gear, and we're going to place it onto the button. This is going to open up a door to the gravity maker. We're going to come out where the red connector is, and we're going to look forward where the red gear is, and you're going to see the gravity wall. We're going to create a gravity well, and what we're going to do is pick up the box, and we're going to place it in front of the gravity stream, and then stand on the button. Then we're going to go around, pick up the grav shifter, and we're going to place it in here, as well as the box. Then we're going to have to do that tactic again. We're going to take the connector, and we're going to go into the grav wall. And you can see where it says stand here or jump here. But what we're going to do is run and jump over the wall. That's pretty much it. From that, what we're going to do is with the grav maker. Or never mind, not do that yet. We're going to take the box. We're going to place it into the fan. Then get the connector. We're going to look to our right where the red gear is at. Select the blue beam and then turn around and select the blue gear. And we're going to place it on top of the box. Then we're going to take the grav maker. And we're going to point it at this mag machine. I mean, don't point at the mag machine. Don't even put it on the button. Put it onto the mag wall and place it down. we're going to stand on the button. It's going to go up. It's going to block it. Then we're going to step off. And it's going to be sucked over. Then we're going to go and hit the button. And we're going to head out and go to our left to go into 6. Once we make our way into 6, what we're going to do in front of us is going to be our activator. We're going to pick it up, select the red beam. We're going to put it to our left. There's a chance you might get both. You might be extremely lucky with that one. We're going to come over here and take the box. Eventually, if you don't get both of them, it would show you if you look down as the 2 barricades. But place the box onto the button, and we're going to keep connections, and we're going to move forward, and we're going to place it right where it says the 2 barriers and place it down. Then we're going to take the box over here. Then we're going to take the inverter, select the red beam, turn around and select the blue gear, take the box, and we're going to move over here, place the box down to get the connector. We're going to get into the center here. Even the box. And then we're going to take the inverter out. And then we're going to bring it all the way back to the entrance. So it bring everything to the entrance. That includes, I'm just gonna bring this out and place it down just to get the connector out here. Then from this, what we're going to take is bring the activator right here. Then we're going to get the connector and bring it right here. And while you're bringing it, right when you connect to the red beam, select the red gear and place it down. Get the inverter, select the connector and come all the way over here to the left and select that blue gear. And then we're going to run back and get the box. It's hitting that, so we're going to bring it back slightly. And it should connect if it's hitting that part. Then we're going to go on top, and what we're going to do is grab this jammer. And we're going to head all the way back to the center. Bring everything back. And once you have everything back, what we're going to do, I just want to make sure I do. With the jammer, what we're going to do is, if you come behind the button, we're going to look up. And we're going to jam the wall all the way in the back. Then from this point, what we're going to do is take the activator. And then place it right next to it. This wall right here. And what we're going to do is head back, and we're going to take the connector, select the blue beam, not blue beam, the red beam, and then select the activator. Then we're going to take the inverter, connect it to the connector, and select the blue beam. You could even select it to the red beam. And then we're going to... I didn't even select the gear back there. That's my mistake. Then we're going to take the box, and we're going to go place this upwards, climb up top, and go to the progress wheel. Once we exit 6, we're going to head to our right. We're not going to go to, when it splits off, do not go left. It takes you to a golden trail. We are going to go down there in a moment. We're going to come up here, following to the right. And once we're up here, to our right is a 7. We're going to go into there. This is gonna be twist and turn. So what we're going to do is take the connector, select the blue one, and then look up and select the blue gear. It should be on the right on the ceiling there. And then this is gonna open up this gate. We're gonna come into here, select this connector with the red beam and the red gear. Then we're gonna come through the next one to the left, select the green beam and the green gear. Then we're gonna go to our left and select this connector, and you're gonna see that this up here twists around. And what we're going to do is come over to this blue section. Come over next to the red beam. We're gonna look towards, we're gonna see the blue connector, and we're gonna look up and hit the blue gear and place it down. And then we're gonna head back to the green one, and we're going to keep connections, wait for it to twist around and charge up. Then we're gonna place it down again. And then what we're going to do is come out to the blue one, and we're going to keep connections. We're going to bring it to the left and place it down. Then we're going to grab this connector, the free one that we got from past green, and we're going to go out to blue, select the red one, and then we're going to go back as we can and look up and select the red one, and make sure you're in view of the beam. And it should go in there. It should go in there. Once you get matched up, you have to be far back. Put it like right where this leads, like to the left of the entranceway. Again, you will start off to the right. You want to make sure that it is somewhat where you can see it. So place it right here. And then for the blue, the red is always right here from the entrance, right in the bush, etc. And then once that happens, all you have to do is run all the way around and hit the progress wheel. From this, what we're going to do is go straight, and we're going to go to 8. From 8, this is going to be called the high road. What we're going to do is take this gravity maker, and we're going to turn around toward the entrance and go left, and we're going to place it into this button. Then what we're going to do is take this box, and what we're going to do is place the box down, and we're going to grab the gravity maker, and we're going to swap it out with this connector. We're going to swap the box out with the connector, but before we do so, we're going to select the blue beam in front of us and turn to the right. Select the blue gear and place it into the button. Make sure it's the inside part. We're going to take this box, and we're going to go to the right to this gear, and inside of this room is going to be a gravity wall that we could place it on. Then we're going to go back to the connector. Then we're going to take the connector, and we're going to swap it with the gravity. Then look towards where the box is, and we're going to look up, and you could suck it in upwards, and then take it up again and look to the right. You're going to see a button, and we're going to suck it that way. Make sure it's actually onto the button, and this is going to open up this all the way to the end. Another gravity machine, and then with this, what we're going to do from the gravity machine, look to the right, not to that button, the second button. Keep on going, and we're going to suck this, so it creates that like intervention. Then we're going to go to the first one with the button, and we're going to take it, and we're going to suck it to the left, back to where it rose up from. Then it should come back towards us, and we're going to come out. It's going to open. It's not going to open anything. What we're going to do is head back to the second one, the second chiller, and we're going to put it onto the button. Then what we're going to do is go back to our first gravity maker, and we're going to bring it back to the first button, and that's going to go to that button and open up that gate. Then we're going to go to the grav shifter, the second one that's all the way out here. We're not going to switch to one that's in there. on the button. We're gonna take the second gravity machine, swap it out, and we're gonna place it right here in front of the blue gear. Then what we're going to do is head it back to the first gravity machine, and we're going to swap it out with the connector. We're gonna hit the blue gear and the blue beam, and to open up that, we're gonna place the inventor in there. But before we do that, we're gonna pick it up. We're going to select the blue beam. Then if you look up and to the left from that blue beam, you're gonna see a red gear that's connected to a blue gate. And then we're gonna head into the mag room and place it down. Then we're gonna head back to the connector, pick up the connector and swap it out with the gravity maker. And then we're gonna look, of course, stand on the button, and we're gonna suck it up. Then we're gonna pick up the gravity maker again, and we're gonna look to the left of that, of the inverter, and we're going to see a button, and that's gonna suck the box to the button, and that's going to unlock this progress wheel. From that, what we're going to do is that we're gonna take the gravity shifter, and since we don't need to stand on the buttons anymore, we're gonna head towards the inverter, and what we're going to do is look it down and suck it down. We're gonna take the inverter and we're going to swap it out with the other gravity machine. We're gonna look up and to the left, so diagonally, and we're gonna aim it towards the button. Then with the first one, what we're going to do is aim it up and put it on top, so they interject. The only reason why we're doing this is for the blue sprites once we get to it, as we're done with 8. Once we come out, what we're going to do is go to the right, so we're going to come to 7, then turn the right again. What we're going towards is the golden trial, so if you know where that is, then turn to the right again, and this is the golden trial. Right when we get down to the bridge, what we're going at the end of the bridge, turn to the left, and we're gonna go across this water to get to this island. Keep on going straight, and eventually we're gonna see a hologram to our left. We're gonna pick that up and keep on going, and this time we're gonna turn to the right. And just follow this pathway to stay on the sand, and you're gonna come across a fire sprite. This island itself has the lost trial, which we're about to do. But the fire sprite is where this beach share is at.
We have always known that the pursuit of material wealth is spiritually hollow. And yet thousands of generations have been forced by material necessity to dedicate their lives.
Just keep on circling around, and eventually you come to the entrance of the lost trial.
But empire is no more. We have beaten our swords into plowshares, and the lion and the wolf have ceased.
The helping hand.
And wealth.
Yeah, I'm a second. Okay, once we come right into the lost trials, what we're going to do is come to our right side, and we're gonna look to our right, and we're gonna see Akit, our second body, and we're gonna stand onto the button, go into our first body, and grab this fan right to the next of the second person, and we're going to detach the fan and place it onto the button. And with our first body, we're gonna place them right here, right in front of the connector with the fan. It is right next to the entrance, and we're gonna go to our other body, and we're going to bring our second body over to the connector. We're going to take it off and place it right next to the fan. And we're going to stand on its fan, stand on the button. Go into the other body. We're going to pick up the connector and then fly right over. Then as we land, what we're going to do is look to our left and select this blue gear. Then we're going to go over here and select this blue beam and set it down. We're going to go towards the blue gear and grab this box. With this, what we're going to do is place the box down and swap it out with the fan, and we're going to place the fan down right here. Then what we're going to do is keep connections, and we're going to select the blue gear with the fan, and then we're going to bring our other body over here, Lovely. What we're going to do is get onto the fan and then hop right over, landing up here. Then with our other body, what we're going to do is take the fan off and swap it out with the box. We're going to place it right here. Keep connections, and we're going to stand right here. Switch to our other body, and we're going to take the connector, select the blue gear. Never mind, don't select the blue gear. Select the blue beam, and then the blue gear on the right. Swap to our other person. Swap the box with the fan. Circle around to the left. Go to the blue gear. And we're going to place the fan back here and stand on top. Go to the other body. And what we're going to do is take the connector here. And we're going to select this red beam and look over to the left to this red gear and set it down. Go to the other body. Go into the fan, and we got the progress wheel. Hop right down, and we're going to exit out. We're going to head to our right. And when we go to our right, you're going to see this island. And go across. We're going to head to our left here. And you're going to see a fire sprite in the background. If you just stay in the sand, you're going to see the blue fire sprite. Before we actually go get that, we're going to go slightly to the right. You can just cut through the trees here. There is our last blue hologram. I just want to grab that before we get the blue sprites.
You know, I love
You should get an achievement.
a bit of silliness to my creations. Not too
And then we're
much,
going to
just
go
a
over here
sprinkle
to the
and
blue
there.
sprites.
After all, the world is frequently a very
It's going
sick
to
place.
rush around, but
And
just
the
head
feeling
over.
tells me
Just
that
turn around
even
and walk to the left.
simulation was full of strange and absurd sights. Francis
Eventually, it's going to come right here.
There is no excellent beauty. that
Then
hath
it's going to go
not
to the left.
some
Don't worry about it.
strangeness
Just
in
keep going
proportion.
straight.
And what could be
And what we're
sillier
going to
than a
do
man
is
named
go over
Bacon?
to this bridge.
I wonder which parts of
If you
our
turn slightly
world
to the
are
right, you're going to be right into the
creators' little
gold
jokes.
path, the gold trail. Go into the bridge and then take a left. We're going to go to 8. Trial 8. And that's why I told you to set it all up. So if you just run all the way to trial 8 and then run to the back left corner. If it's still active, I reset it earlier. So you can set it back up quickly. You can see it right up there. Yeah, it's set up back here. And then get right on top of it. Suck right over. And then jump right off. Run forward. Hopefully you don't fall off. Because if you fall off, you're going to have to run back all the way back up here. And you're going to have to run to 8. It's going to go right down this bridge. It's going to be right in front of 1. And then eventually it should get to the statue. Yeah, it's going to be right in front of the statue. And that's pretty much it. You should get an achievement, and what we're going to do is turn around. Because we have to go to that blue lighthouse,
It's just
and then
a
we're going to
herring,
be going into the
but
cube,
halibut at the hour of scampering is a delight.
which is a
Maybe
heck of
I
a
am
lot of fun.
overheating, but I did it. Go me!
Yeah. So if you just stay close to the sand dunes or close to the cube and just run all the way back to blue, you're gonna come across this bridge, left and right. We're gonna go to our left, come up here, and run all the way to the end. Just stay straight, don't turn. And then eventually you come to the ring, the bridge ring. Oh, it's showing it really hard for some reason. Alright. So that's going to be T, cube, straight, and then the L. It's going to be zigzag, L, zigzag, straight. Run all to the end and flip the switch. That's going to be blue. And now we're just going to have to head to the cube and finish out this, and then go to the final 3.
Ooh, exciting.
So we're just going to, right when you come out of the bridge ring, take a right. Then run all the way to the end. I'm just gonna go for a slight jog, just so you know, because it is a bit confusing. So right when you get to the bottom, what we're going to do is go across. Eventually, once we get to the other side or underneath the cube, what we're going to do is take a right. We're going to go straight from this. And as we keep on going straight, we're going to come across a little slant right here on our left. We're going to go up that slant. You're going to see it's going to say jump here. We're going to go up the slant and then take a right. And then follow this pathway around. We're going to go straight forward and go up the stairs and turn around and go up these stairs. You can keep going up the stairs. And then we're going to circle all the way around and go up these stairs. And you could go left or right. I'm gonna go left, go up these stairs. And then we're gonna go right and then go up these stairs. And you're gonna see the purple force field, which is the start of everything. What we're going to do once we get to the top is turn to the right.
And this is why we don't stick our
turn
heads
to the
into
right
magnets,
again.
Barzai.
And what we're going to do is run all the way back here. Go past the staircase on our right. And then we're going to go down the staircase on the left. And then keep on going, go straight up here. Then take a left. And then we're going to take a right to go down the stairs. You could go down the stairs on the other one. And we're going to take a left here. Run all the way down here. And go up these stairs. And we're going to go onto this blue... Not blue. The purple... gravity well. Hop right onto the ceiling. Walk on here and turn to the right. Go down the stairs. Then what we're going to do is turn right and go up the stairs. Turn to our left and go up those stairs. We're going to climb on this wall. Then now onto the floor. And now you can see that we're up here. You can see that gravity right over there. And run all the way to the end. We're going to go down the stairs. Take a right. Go up the stairs. And then take a left. Run all the way down here. Again, once you get to it, it's like really fun. Like you could get really hang into this. We're going to go down the stairs. And what we're going to do is take this connector. And we're going to drop down. And we're going to look to our right. And we're going to see this blue connector up here. Select it. And then select this blue gear and set it down. This is going to activate a checkpoint as well as this fan. We're going to go towards the fan. This is right next to the gear. It's going to blast us up here. Once we land, we're going to look to our left and follow this path. We're going to hop onto the wall and then go to our right. And then to the left and hop onto the fan. From this, what we're going to do is head straight and then go down the stairs. Then take a right. We're going to go into this fan. Again, if you do fall off, you just have to retrace everything again. What we're going to do is take the connector and then jump off. And this is going to place us right at the beginning where the fan is at. Again, if you did fall off again, you could just go into the fan and retrace the whole steps. Once you take the connector, what we're going to do is turn around, and where this connector was, go past it, and we're going to go up the staircase. Right when you get up the staircase, we're going to go slightly to the left. Right before you go down the stairs, look up to our right, diagonally, and select this beam and place it down. Then we're going to go back and grab the connector that's to the gear. Select the red connector. We're going to look to our right, and in front of us is going to be a red gear. Place that down. Then we're going to go downwards to our right, and we're going to run towards that gear to get a jammer. From that, we're going to head back to the connectors. But instead of going up those stairs, what we're going to do is go right past them. And you're going to see a blue force field. We're going to jam that blue force field. Once we jam it, we're going to bring both of the connectors into that area. So run back and go up the stairs to grab those two jammers. Not jammers, the connectors. Should get to the checkpoint by going in that area, but again, you can just restart the checkpoint if you do mess up. It should just put you back at the beginning, where it says checkpoint reach. Okay. Once you get both of these connectors into this room, what we're going to do is look to our left and up, and you're going to see a green beam. Turn around, and there should be a green gear underneath the fan. Place it down. Grab our second connector, and we're going to go onto the fan. Go left or right. I'm going to go left, and we're going to go up these stairs. And to our right, and then go to our left and go up the stairs. You can go down these stairs as well and just go to the right and go up the beam. On the fact that I am going to do that. When we go up to the beam, what we're going to do is hop onto the ceiling. And what we're going to do is follow the path up the stairs. We're going to look up, and you're going to see the connector that we selected before. Then we're going to look down, and what we're going to do is select the green gear and put it down. This is in the direction of the staircase. But from that, what we're going to do is head back down, and what we're going to do is come to this slab and hop down. Of course, if it doesn't show up where jump here, just back up slightly and it'll pop up. And we're gonna hop down to here and run up to the gear staircase. We're gonna run forward, and you're gonna see these red lasers. We're gonna do something with the red lasers. So what we're going to do is come over here and take a left, and we're gonna get this connector. Let's pick it up. And with this connector, what we're going to do is select the red beam. And then we're going to look and turn around. Right when we get close to it, we're going to see this fan. And select this fan, the beam. And then we're going to go over here and grab this connector. And go onto the fan. That should launch us over there. You see in a moment. It's going to fly over here, run straight, and place it onto this button, which activates this fan. We're going to go onto the fan. We're just going to launch this over here. We're going to go forward and take a right. And you're going to see a grav wall to our right. Do not go onto it. Not yet. We're going to go forward. Still straight. And we're going to take a left. Go down the stairs and take a left. And go up the stairs. We're going to take a left again. And we're going to take a right and go up the gravity well. We're going to go onto the ceiling. We're going to go all the way to the end and take a right. Then go all the way to the end and take a right again, which is right here. A right, then a left, then another left. Then go to the second right, then our left, and then another left, and run all the way to the end to the right, and just do a whole U. And what we're going to do is hop right onto this platform, right onto the wall, and then right onto the ground. Then we're going to run straight, and we're going to go hop onto this wall. And we're going to go all the way around. Go down the stairs, and then we're going to hop onto this wall. Then onto this wall. Run into this little area, and then double tap A. Or just run and jump off. Then right when you land, what we're going to do is do a U-turn. Hop right onto this wall. Turn to the left and go to the staircase and grab the connector. And then run back, and you can climb back down. And we're going to go down here, just rid the blue gear. We're going to go down the staircase. Run all the way to the end. We're going to do a U-turn and go up these stairs. And then we're going to take a left. You're going to see a fan right here on our right. We're not going to go up to it just yet. But instead, what we're going to do is head to our left and go up the staircase. And what we're going to do is select the green connector. And then turn around and look up and select the green gear and set it down. Then we're going to head over to the fan, hop right up. Now we could climb that wall. And right, since we have the fan active with the green beam, we're going to go into the fan. The game might kill you. It is random of how they launch you, because sometimes it makes you land right here, or it might make you like fly off. So you might die. I got close to the edge one time, you just saw it there. But it's starting off with the blue beam right here. We're going to take a left. We're going to go up the staircase. Not up the staircase. Up the staircase and go down the staircase and take a right. And we're going to climb up on this wall and we're going to take a left. And we're going to climb up into this wall and we're going to go down the staircase. Basically a huge circle. Go all the way up the stairs. We're going to take this connector and make our way back. So down the staircase, take a left, and then go up. Hop right onto this wall, and then go up the stairs, hop onto this ground, onto the wall, and then go down the stairs and take a left to go up the stairs. And then what we're going to do is take a right, go down the stairs, and then take a left. And we're going to run all over here, go up the stairs, then take a right to go over here. And you're going to see this blue force field with the gravity well behind it. What we're going to do is take a U-turn. And what we're going to do is select the blue gear. And look behind that blue gear. Let's select this connector. And place it down. We're going to go inside here. And we're going to go in here and grab this jammer. Go through the connector. And what we're going to use is use the jammer on that wall with the gravity well. Then we're going to take the connector and run into the gravity well. Hop onto the ceiling. And follow the pathway. Okay. When we come in here, what we're going to do is select 2 of the gears and then the blue beam and put it down. Again, if it's blacked, you might have to move it back and forth until it shoots through those 2 of the 2 gravity wells. Right when it opens up, take the connector, make sure you select the blue beam, and we're going to double tap A. Then what we're going to do is go towards the beam, take a right, and select this blue gear. Pick up the connector, and we're going to go right. You can hop right onto this wall right next to the blue beam, and then hop right into the ceiling. We're going to go right through. If you go straight, you're going to see this button. We're going to place the connector right on top of the button. Go through, pick up the connector, go down the stairs, turn to our right, and hop onto this wall. Place the connector down into the second button, and then pick it back up again, and circle around. head down the stairs and hop off this wall. And then keep on following the pathway. We're going to do a U-turn and then go down the stairs. Then, once we get down the stairs, what we're going to do is head to our left. And what we're going to do is place the connector down onto this button. Right when we do that, what we're going to do is go right past the gravity well. And we're going to fall off, so just jump off. And what we're going to do is be right next to this red, where the red beam was at. We're going to take this off the fan. We're going to go up to the gravity well and hop right off. Then what we're going to do is go to our right and come up here. We're going to look downwards and select the red beam. I'm probably going to do first person. Select the red beam and then look up and select the red gear. And then look to your right behind you. There should be red gear in these triangles. Might have to fidget a little bit. There we go. Then what we're going to do is make our way back down. Hop right off. We're going to get that other connector. So go right past the fan and we're going to run all the way down here to this fan. Take this connector and hop back onto this fan. It should launch you back. Run it all the way back to the gravity well. Then from this, we're going to go straight. If you do start missing this, which I was doing this for my last playthrough, I was struggling to get up to here. Just take a few times to angle yourself and you probably get up there. We're going to head straight past the staircase. And once we reach all the way back here, like where the grass is at, look down and you're going to see a connector. Select the green connector and look to your right and put it into the green gear and set it down. Probably have to move it a bit closer to the edge. And what we're going to do is run all the way back to the button with the connector, and we're going to connect it with blue. So right when we pick up the connector, we're going to run up the stairs to our left, and you're going to see the blue connector up top. Turn around and put it into the blue gear. Now we're going to run where those blue gears. This should open up a area. We're going to go up that. Turn to our left and run all the way to the end, and to the right there should be a platform you should hang on to, grab onto. Turn to our left and go up the stairs, and we're going to go onto this purple gravel. This should put you to the ending where you have to press the progress wheel, and that is with the main stuff done. And now we have to do the 3 gold.
Congratulations to Yakut for solving the hexahedron. The grand prize is yours.
So now we just have to complete it.
A sense of accomplishment and fun. Remember that our history has been defined by necessity. And let us hope that this place is the first sign of the coming world. The world of freedom.
You did it! Well done!
I did do it! I can't believe it! This feels incredible. I feel like I can do anything now. I could submit the new navigational system I've been working on. Could I? Yes! Miranda, will you move in with me?
Move in with you?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes!
But you do realize this has nothing to do with solving the puzzles, right? You don't need to impress me.
But I do impress you, don't I? Yakut, the master puzzler. He navigates the galaxy and the secrets of the puzzles on the weird bars. I don't know.
Yes, dear. You're very impressive.
And you're gonna move in with me? Like I didn't hallucinate that?
Yes, I will. Most of my stuff is already at your place.
Were we ever like that?
Not really. We had so many responsibilities, so much to worry about. The weight of history, the endless problems, all that grief. It was a Miracle we found time for each other at all. But this, them, that's the point. So many generations sacrificed so much. Millions of years of human history, of suffering and struggle. What would be the point if the world didn't get better?
You're very wise. You know that?
It's the deep voice.
From
we could do the gold
this
puzzles
point,
now.
what we're going to do is head straight.
There's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
And what we're going to do is take a left. We're going to be heading towards the blue area. Not blue area, the green area. And right we're heading over here. You could keep on going straight. You could just eventually the gold puzzles will pop up. But we're going to run past 3 and then take a right. Stay close to the sand dunes. We're already passing the 5. You can't just cut through the water. It's like right there. We're already coming across 7. And once we enter over here, which is the prisoner, what we're going to do is pick up our connector. We're going to select the red beam and look to the right and place it into the red gear. From this, what we're going to do is head straight. Going past these obstacles, and we're going to come to our right and grab this driller. We're going to place the driller and make a hole right behind this inverter. And what we're going to do is go back to the connector, keep the connections, and what we're going to do is look through and connect the inverter. From this point, what we're going to do is with the inverter is keep connections, and we're going to place it to the other side. Then what we're going to do is go around. And we're going to keep connections here. We're going to take the inverter, select the blue one, and we're going to place it right here in front of the hole. Take the converter. We're going to, I forgot to select the red gear, and then place it right in front of the hole by mistake. We're going to pick up the connector, run all the way to the end. And we're going to use the connector to place into the red hole. Okay. To the red gear, it is right next to the driller. Then we're going to go into the red gear area, and we're going to pick up the jammer. Then we're going to look to our right and across to the 2 windows and jam this. Our body is going to be in here, our second body. We're going to come through here. And what we're going to do is look through the window, and we're going to take control with our second body. Take the jammer, and we're going to look to the left, and you can see this blue gear. Select that. Go to our second body. And what we're going to do is take the connector, select the inverter, and we're going to go place and bring it over here to the right, and select this gear and place it down. From this, what we're going to do is head back out here. And what we're going to do is select this inverter, and we're going to bring it back. Just so it's going through. And once you see that it went through, we could follow that red beam all the way to the progression wheel. From that, what we're going to do is once we exit the gold, what we're going to do is go to our left. You're going to see the blue tower. We're going to head to our right. You can see the lovely statue right there. we are going to run all the way to the stain all over here. We're going to go across. Through the water. And stay close to the right side. Eventually, you're going to come to the two bridges, left and right. We are going to take the one on the left. Once you take the one on the left, you could go left or right, no matter the direction. Right when you pass number 3. You could go left or right. They both circle the exact same way. I'm going to take right. But at the end of this, there is going to be a golden trial. You can already see on the waypoint. If you go towards it, we're going past 7. It's this little spot right here. Once we get down here, what we're going to do is go forward and take this connector. And what we're going to do is look to our left and select this red gear. Then back up towards the entrance and look to the right and select this red beam and set it down. Go towards the red gear and select and then grab the driller. From the driller, what we're going to do is turn around and look to our left. We're going to create a hole here. Then from here, we're going to do is go to our left and you're going to see a jammer. If you follow the white line, we're going to take this jammer. Still look at the blue force field, and we're going to go to our left and then go to the jammer wall. Jam the center wall and then place the jammer right next to the hole. Circle around and grab the jammer through the hole. Then what we're going to do, if you run to the jammer, take a left, we're going to jam this one right here and turn the switch on. Then from this, what we're going to do is place down the jammer. We're going to go grab the drill hole and turn around. And we're going to create a hole right here, somewhere close to the middle. And what we're going to do is keep connections. And this time we're going to select the drone and then place it down. From this, we're going to take the jammer, and once the drone gets across, we're going to look towards the blue wall and place the jammer on top of the drone. The blue horseshoe wall. Right when it gets through, what we're going to do is pick the connector. We're going to select the blue, the red beam. And what we're going to do is run through the force field wall with the jammer. Select the red gear and run all the way back here to this blue force field wall and place it down. Move it slightly out. You want this left one to be white. And then what we're going to do is take the jammer off the drone. We're going to jam the right wall. I forgot to tag the drone, so keep connections and then tag the drone. And what we're going to do is hop onto the drone. And it's going to take us into this one room. And we're going to take the connector. Then we're going to hop off. Place it right next to this connector. We're going to stop the jammer. Jam the middle wall again. Then we're going to take either or connector. We're going to select this blue gear. And we're going to place it back here and place it down. Make sure it's white. What we're going to do is go to our next. We're going to take this connector, our second connector, select the one that's connected to the blue gear, run through the middle, and we're going to run all the way to the entrance and take a right, and we're going to select this blue beam, then look to your left and run to this red beam, and we're going to place it down on the driller. Make sure it's going through the hole. Now we're going to make our way back. We're going to take the jammer and jam the window again. Hopefully we might be able to move it a bit closer. So we're going to keep connections and move it slightly up, and it should open it up, and you can get the progress wheel. From this point, what we're going to do once we get out of here, we're going to take a left.
Just solved the second gold puzzle.
And so the student becomes the master.
Take a left. We're just going to head straight. You're going to see the red lighthouse. We're going to the red lighthouse. Again, you could just use the waypoint to the gold trial. Of course, you can't just head straightly towards it because you would just drown. So what we're going to do is circle around until you can see where you can see the ground through the water, and then head right over to it. You can see the lovely hologram over there to our left. Eventually, you make your way over to the gold puzzle. This one is very easy. Again, what we're going to do is look to your right and select our third body. And if you turn around, you're going to take this connector, look up and select this red beam and place it onto the button. We're going to go forward and step into this button. The second button, look back and take control of the second body. Then we're going to take this connector, select the red beam and look to your left and select this red gear. Then go into the third body. We're going to take this connector, select this red beam and look to your left and select this red gear. Then from this point, what we're going to do is look forward, select this blue beam and place it down. You don't really have to select the blue beam. You can just select the blue beam, select the blue beam, not the blue connector. Select it down. We're going to go across. And what we're going to do is look back here and select this blue beam and this blue gear right in the center. Go towards the right and we're going to take control of this one. Why is it being stuck? Oh, I'm blocking it. Okay. We're going to go towards the red beam and take it, because the blue beam should have powered everything. Then what we're going to do is keep this connections. And what we're going to do is boom back and use this red gear and place it down. Pick the jammer and then look to your right and jam the last wall. Go to our main body and then run forward and activate it. And then you should get the achievement. From that should be the ending of DLC 2. You should have 78 to 86.
These golden gates hid a secret hope too painful to accept. Now they exist.
And that's pretty much it. You can just run all the way to the ending, and that's pretty much it. Or you can just end it here. But that's pretty much it for this DLC. We're about to go hit DLC 3 in just a moment. I'm just gonna run all the way to the end. You know where the end is with the triangle, with the dots? You could just run directly towards it. Again, I would recommend using a map in the description. Just so you can get the lay of the land.
So, did everyone have a good time?
It was pretty awesome. I actually enjoyed solving puzzles. They weren't as hard as I thought they would be.
The puzzles in the simulation were a lot harder.
Well, I'm glad the fate of humanity wasn't resting on my shoulders. I probably would have just been like, Elohim wants me to go through the magic door? Fine. Towers are overrated anyway. No offense, I know you made like 12 of them.
None taken.
I mean, they were very impressive. A little creepy. I thought one of them might fall on us. The one on the coast was really cool. Why am I still talking?
Do you think Bruce and Bean will get along?
Bruce loves other cats. I think he's the only cat that loves every cat he meets. Melville thinks there's something wrong with him.
You'll figure it out. Living together is a process. I think that's why our ancestors kept doing it, even when it wasn't, strictly speaking, necessary anymore.
So wise.
That was the entire point of the exhibition, wasn't it? Freedom from necessity. Doing things because they bring us joy, not because we have to. It's not suffering and misery that make us human. We were human despite these things, not because of them. And now we have a chance to be more human.
That's how I feel when I'm with you.
And that's why we created you. Not to serve a purpose, but just
To be.